Alright, we're back. Battery died, I guess. Okay, so we're back. Let's get ready to do the torque wrench. I don't know exactly where it left off at, so we're going to use our torque wrench here. So we're using our snap-on torque wrench with a flux head, and we use a torque adapter. That's a torque adapter. Allows you to get in there. You want to read the number? There's the number. You figured out what the numbers are. These are all obsolete parts, but they work. Alright, so this goes multiple directions. You can put it anywhere you want to do it. It's accurate right here at 90 degrees. I usually torque it about right here, right there, wherever there's room. Usually I'm about right here, a little extra torque. Okay, right now we're going to set it at 52 to 54. Our final torque will be 65. So at least I want to just kind of pull these up a little bit. Just doing it by hand right now. I'm not expecting this thing to torque. Go on the other side and do it. Okay. Pretty tight. Didn't click. Squeezing the gasket. It's nice you can move this around to get where you need to get to. It fits in pretty tight spots too, which is nice. So, okay, I'll come back and torque this one. Limited access here, so we torque it here. Okay, I'm still a little off. Should have been there, but close enough. Okay, how did I do this one? Okay, this is our low 50s number, so this is not final. Hit the fin. So I'm on the other side and hit it. Okay. This one here. Torque on that one. Okay. Come back over here. Bump this up to 65. And torque it. Hit the fin. Hit the fin again. I think that popped. Hit the fin again. There we go. These things don't always pop when they're supposed to. That one probably got over torqued because it didn't pop, then it did pop. I like dial wrenches, they're more accurate. If they don't make a dial wrench, it'll do this, so oh well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and double check this one while we're at it over here. Lost a lot of torque. a lot of torque on these gaskets. That's why it's important to always retorque, which you rarely do. So you gotta pop the bolt loose. That's when the big pop was. Things in my way. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I gotta redo the other side now. Yeah, so this lost a lot of torque on these head bolts. A lot of torque. Oh, I gotta see how much torque this is in my double box wrench, because I have to use this on the other side. So I gotta see how much torque it takes to move this thing. Pretty tight. Okay, now I know how much torque that is. Of course, that one's got at least 70 on it by now, because I've torqued it 4 times past the first click. Because this you have to torque with a box wrench. You can't use a torque wrench on it. So you gotta do what you gotta do over here. I got no choices. Okay, first thing I do is do this one. Okay, this one here you'd have to go upside down like this to pull torque, which you can do, but it won't do anything. But you can torque it. Or I can use the wrench right here, push on this one, like that, because I get a feel for over there how much torque it was. Yeah, about that much. Yeah, these other ones in the back side over here, they already have valves in here, or push rods, so I don't think I can torque these, but I'll try to. I need to get this air cleaner out of here too. It really makes it hard to get in here. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get back to that torquing part. I'm going to go back and torque on the intake manifold over here. So I'm going to torque this down now. So you can very easily over torque these nuts, so you gotta be careful. Those are pretty tight. They're getting ready to be close to stripping. Okay, this here goes over here. What fell? I have no idea what just fell. I'm guessing a bolt. That goes on there. I'm gonna guess this fell. Okay, so that's ready to have a manifold put on there. Not a manifold, dumbass. Top motor mount. Bunch of shims in there, it looks like. It always helps when I don't take stuff apart, so I have no idea how it goes together. Just have to guess. One advantage is I just got done doing all of this, so everything should line up. That should be a nice plus. 5/8. This is bigger. Yep. This can go back and forth, so kind of center things up a little bit. Something's different. Okay, ain't the one. Looking for it. Okay, I gotta check to make sure the choke mechanism is where it belongs. I don't think it is. Nope. That needs to go in further. I don't want to move. Let's do this. Things are slightly different how they were for whatever reason. Put pressure on that all the way in. Ah. Torque this one down first because tighten this up, it slides that way. Push the choke all the way in. Thing really buckled up a lot. I think that thing moved up about 1/8 of an inch. That's wrong. These need to be rebent to fit. Let's see what's going on with the choke. There we go. It's a lot better now. Yeah, it works. Okay, so this thing's under a lot of tension. When these are under tension, they'll break. You have to pre-bend them so there's no load on them when you tighten them down. So this one here appears to move up quite a bit. As I torque this one, I felt this thing kind of coming up like that. And it looks like this whole thing bent like that to me. That bolt is not sitting flat in there anymore like it was. So first thing I'm going to do is undo this one and see what happens. It's definitely got a, it's going up like this. See how it's going up in the air? So that needs to be bent down further. And this one over here is doing the same thing. Watch this drop. That one dropped. That one looks like it has enough angle on it. It goes up in the air, the torque is, so that means it needs to be bent more. Okay. Oh, great. Now the stud's coming out of the head. Wonderful. I think I'll pull that off. See how this thing all snowballs on you when you're doing these jobs? All right, we'll come back. We gotta work on the motor mount.